Stay there, he says.
Cap,
Yeah,
how you darn?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. It's been a minute.
Hmm.
I missed you.
Yeah, I missed you too, buddy. Why are you
I talked to
laughing?
Cause, dude. I talked to Maggie last night. Had a really long conversation with him.
Okay.
I brought up to him the idea that I had with you.
Hmm.
He already knew about your shit,
Yeah, I know. I
but
told him.
I started to second guess myself, kind of,
Okay.
and I wanted to get his opinion about it and see where he stands.
Stop.
And this is after like an hour-long conversation, which I wanted to know if he was mad about how he got fucked over, and he said it wasn't the way he wanted to go out, but he's not mad about it at all. It is what it is, type of thing. He's just kind of going with it. And I brought up to him saying that I kind of want to leave for the idea of sending a message. And he brought up a great point that it's only a message until there's another message to be sent by somebody else. Then your message just gets forgotten, which is completely fucking honest.
Hmm.
He asked me if I've accomplished what I wanted to do in the position that I'm in. And to be honest, I haven't. I feel like there's still a lot more, a lot more of the morale fixes that I could have done that I wasn't able to do or didn't have time to do. And that was asked. I asked him what he would do if he was in my shoes, and then he asked me that, and I told him I haven't. And he's like, "Well, then you have your answer." Related to me, whether or not I should step down.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go talk to Larson tomorrow and see what's up with him. But I'm leaning toward not leaving command because I still feel that I can do some good. And a lot of the reason I want to stay as well is if I leave, then that would have been Mackie, Eden, you, and me gone. And all of the work that we've done, me over the past year, you over the past 2 years, Eden and Joe over the past 2 years as well, would eventually all be for nothing because we wouldn't have one of us to fight for it and to keep trying to better the department as much as we can and trying better police in general for the community that we work in.
Yep.
So I'm not here to try and talk you out of it. I just want you to hear that I want you to stay. But either way, I 100% respect your decision. You've been a great person to me. As long as you've worked here, you've been a role model. You've taught me things. You've helped me become a better person and a better patrolman, and I will forever be grateful of that. I just wanted you to hear from me why I'm more than likely. Obviously, this can all change on Larson's conversation. Larson can just tell me to go fuck myself after I kind of blew up on him over emails. But I'm more than likely going to stay. I wanted you to hear that from me first.
I appreciate it. I'm not leaving to send a message. I'm not leaving because anyone's making me or I feel the need to. It's because I myself physically cannot keep up with the job. At least not with the job of the stress of a captain or a command member entails.
Okay.
3 months ago, maybe 4 months ago, I was diagnosed with chronic fatigue syndrome. My body cannot physically keep up with the demand that it takes to be the stress level, I guess, that it takes to be a command member. I was pushing out for Mackie and Eden and everybody else in the department, and I got tased. And chronic fatigue syndrome is a muscle issue, where my muscles, sometimes I experience muscle weakness or muscle fatigue or etc., etc. Just generalized fatigue. I don't like fall asleep. It's not like narcolepsy, but I'm having actual physical symptoms to the point where it's painful to sometimes wake up in the morning and get out of bed and all this other shit. And it's a pain. It's chronic, so I can't do anything about it. And I've been holding out for this wedding and the department and pushing myself to an extreme that I'm not even prepared for. And with the stress of losing Mackie and the unknown and all this other shit, it kind of got 10 times as worse. You know how people's pain scales are usually like a 10 when it's really, really, really bad? My pain scale has adjusted from 10 to what would be a 15, but for me, it's like an 8. I have learned to live with the pain and deal with it and function on a very high pain scale. I'm not leaving to send a message to anybody. I'm leaving because if I go any higher or I stay any longer, I'm scared that my body will give out.
Yeah.
I could be the best goddamn corporal you've ever seen. But I physically cannot be the one that everyone comes to anymore.
You got to take care of your body.
And that could change. Let's say in like half a year or a year, I finally get my symptoms under control and I can handle the stress again. But right now, with everything that's just piling on and on and on, I can't do it. I have to figure out how to symptom manage. I didn't give myself any time to do that after I was diagnosed. I just kind of rolled with the punches. which obviously put me very, very far behind. So.
I understand now.
Yeah. I've been dealing with a fuck ton of shit, and it doesn't help that people keep tasing me. So, of course, people keep tasing me, and it's a muscle issue, so, you know, we're the muscles.
Who's tasing you? I'll fucking end it right now.
I'm not telling you because I don't want to start shit.
I'll handle it.
No,
Just
you
let
won't.
me know.
No, you won't. But yeah, I want to be a foot soldier. I'll go to Squad B. I'll fucking vibe, chill. O'Brien and I had a meeting. He has everything that I do linked. He has the ability to he has access to every document, the big boy email, everything. He is literally me right now, and he is willing to do it. And I wish that I could keep up with the demand of the job, but for now, I need to focus on myself because I think my wife will kill me if I end up getting hurt because I didn't take a break. Especially this close to the wedding.
Yeah. When is the wedding?
It's a month from the 1st.
Oh my god.
June
so
1st.
Close to getting married.
Yeah, I know, dog. So, yeah, I'm not leaving to send a message. I'm leaving because this is the first time where I can actually see myself taking a break. And yes, maybe it's a terrible time because the department needs me probably more than ever, but at the same time, I can't be the person the department needs if I can't fucking function on my own. So you're already at a loss either way.
I feel like we'll have to figure it out. You've done so much for us.
My announcement's going out tomorrow.
Okay.
When I open my eyes.
What do you want to be put down to? Corporal or master?
Corporal, Squad B.
Alright. I'll make it happen.
O'Brien will do the thing. I don't want to lose my hours, so don't fire me, please.
I'm not firing you, no. We'll just... Change rank doesn't fire, right?
It doesn't, but just don't accidentally hit the wrong thing, because I'll cry.
How many hours do you have?
2,241.
Oh my lord, 1541 for me.
Yeah, but that's over 2 years, and I feel like the lifespan of me myself is 4,200 now.
Oh my lord.
4,000 something.
Insane. Holy shit.
I have no life.
No, you do. This is your life. That's not a bad thing.
Like I said, maybe, let's say, everything straightens itself out, and when I feel like I have straightened myself out, I can come back to where I was. But for now, I need the giant break, and I'm not going to take a break unless I get ripped out of everything. And we both know that.
Yep.
I'll still have access to everything, obviously, but I'm not going to touch it.
La la la. You get all to being fired. You just wake up one day and you're like, fuck it, I'm going to cause fire everybody.
Well, I won't be able to touch core, but I can touch all the documents.
Yeah, delete them. Control, delete, go on.
No.
God, that'd be funny. That would suck, but that would be funny. Well, as of right now, there's not a single corporal that actually looks good. So, maybe 3 months down the line, you decide you want to get back into it. I would love to have you as my sergeant.
God, that's so weird.
I know. Turn
I'm taking all my badges.
Squad McSwagger.
I'm taking all my badges. I'm putting them in my house. Fuck you guys.
Good, do it. That's what I would do if I was quitting.
Well, I'm not quitting, but I just want to keep all my badges. I don't want people rummaging through my locker because I won't be able to see people's lockers anymore.
Yeah. Should do that sooner than later. Or if you want me to do it, let me know. I can do that for you.
No, I'll just go stop at the precinct and grab it all.
All right.
Are you scared? O'Brien was terrified when I told him. I think
I'm not scared.
He cried a little bit.
I think throughout this whole thing, I'm just sad that an era is over. It'll never be the same. It'll be something different. Maybe we'll make it something great. But I remember one night at like 5 in the fucking morning, there was a whole bunch of us talking in the motor pool, and you pulled me aside and you were asking like, how can I be better? And I'm like, dog, you're fucking great as it is. Stop second guessing yourself. This was when you were a sergeant. You were trying to go up to lieutenant. Good fucking days. And then the next time I found Mackie, I went up to Mackie and I said, if you don't promote Shaw and she's not your next lieutenant, it'll be the biggest mistake you ever make in your life.
Yeah, he texted me and said, hey. And I saw it and I was like, uh-oh.
God bless. I'm always here if you ever need a hand.
I know. I'm sure I got it. I'm not terrified. I was at Corporal for 2 months before. I mean, 2 weeks, I mean. That was how long I was at Corporal.
Yep. Well.
You know how many months I spent as a full trooper, technically?
3.
3, and then I was a supervisor.
I think it was like 4 months for me to make sergeant, and then 1 month later I was lieutenant. I've been a lieutenant for over 6 months, Shaw.
I was a sergeant for 9.
I've been a lieutenant since fucking November 1.
Yep.
Dean. Oh my god.
Dean was in my way, so I was a sergeant for 9 months.
Useless.
And then I was a lieutenant for 6, and I've been a captain for 3? 2? Something like that.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. I think it's gonna be not Presto, Jesus fucking Christ. I think it's gonna be Larson as number 1. Presto is number 2. And then, in all honesty, I just don't think they're gonna promote somebody to patrol captain.
Probably not.
Because we just don't have enough lieutenants now.
I have a feeling Larson will hold out for me.
Do you have that feeling on good authority?
No, I don't think he said anything. I just feel like, I don't know.
Yeah. I think the best decision would be take O'Brien for the time being and put him in A squad lieutenant. He can do the admin duties and squad lieutenant duties.
Yeah, I did it.
Yeah. And then that fixes everything. We don't need to promote anyone up. Or maybe time for Gray to move up, but he's too inactive.
Like I said to O'Brien when I was in a meeting with him, when it comes down to it, like if you guys have questions, you guys need answers, you guys need advice, I got you. I'm not going anywhere. But just like the paperwork aspect, everybody relying on me, the stress of it all, I just need a breather to be able to focus on myself, because if I don't, I'm scared that I'm not going to be able to see my wedding.
Yeah. Take as much time as you need.
That's the plan.
Alright, I need to go meet up with Craigdale. He has to meet me.
Yeah, you better fire him.
And now he's not on duty. What the fuck?
Lovely.
I'm gonna reach out to him. Fucking bro, you go with me. I'll see you around, Shaw. Whenever you just want to get on duty and fuck around and have a good time, you know where to find me.
I'll be on duty tomorrow.
Final shift?
No, I'll have like 2 more, I think, or 1 more after that, but yeah, pretty much.
God bless. Hit me up, we'll ride together.
Alright, sounds good.
I'll censor myself and not say dumb stuff.
Yeah, please don't. I don't need to lose more homies.
Too soon.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I am good. I'm putting out an announcement tomorrow with SAS, and I figured I should probably tell you beforehand.
Uh-huh.
I am stepping down from captain, and I will be a corporal starting May 1st.
Officially.
Officially.
And how do you feel about that?
I feel like I cannot be the captain that this department needs in the state it's in unless I take a break and calm down and get a actual handle on my symptoms beforehand.
Got more self-preservation than I did, so.
I feel like if I don't get ripped of everything that I can see, then I'm just gonna stare at it and let it stress me out, continue to look at it, and just be sad. So I'm not doing it. I'm actually taking, it's not a break. I'm not stopping, from doing it. I'm doing it, for sure.
How much work do you plan to do as a corporal, if I can ask frankly?
At least enough to keep people in line.
Fair. I'm willing to bet a handful of people will still call you captain.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet that too.
It's,
What?
I just don't know. Sorry, I'm driving right now.
McSwagger was gonna step down too, but McDonald's convinced him to stay last night. So we were about to be completely down of everybody until.
So, wait, sorry, you, McDonald's, and Eden?
Yeah. Yes.
So who's taking over?
The guess is it's gonna be Larson, Presto,
God help us.
and Swag's not moving. He's staying a lieutenant. He wanted to move down with me out of spite, but Mackie convinced him to stay.
I admit I am not terribly impressed with the performance of PD these past couple days, so I'm sure they're not terribly impressed with my performance either, though, in fairness.
Well, if it makes you feel better. I haven't been around in like 2 weeks.
No. I'll be honest, the number of cops who don't seem to give a shit if rich get cops is upsetting me.
I think if I keep trying to fight this battle by myself, I'm gonna die before my wedding.
That's true.
And
There are other people here ready to... Jesus Christ. There are other people who are, I don't know, I guess it's, it's not an easy call, I suppose. It is true that there are other people willing to fight the battle for you, and honestly, I trust them to do so. I trust Malcolm to stay the course. I trust Rich. I trust a lot of the officers that you've left there to do a good job. And I am proud of you for being able to walk away.
yeah, it's paining me on a level I didn't expect. I'm not doing it because I want to. I'm doing it because I physically have to.
Because it is quite literally that, or you work yourself to death.
And I owe my wife better than that.
I'm sure she'll be happy to hear that, honestly. Sad, but happy.
Yeah, we'll see. I just took every single badge out of my locker. Just in case.
Oh my goodness. How many, who else have you told?
Rich knows, Danny knows. I think they know like offhand things. I talked to Dawson and Malcolm. Haven't caught Joey yet. She's been off doing God knows what.
Saw her the other day.
Yeah. Other than
Apparently Charlie's still trying to give her stuff.
oh man. Other than that, I don't know.
So what are you gonna do with yourself when you're not on duty now?
Well,
just stay at home?
Probably the same shit I've been doing, which is just gym or something else of the sort.
Fair. Find something to fill your time that is more conducive to your own health.
Yeah. Maybe I'll rob a bank.
Well, don't do that. Then you'll have to get monologued at by Malcolm about how he's disappointed in you.
Yeah, too bad I won't listen to him.
Nah.
I don't know. I don't know how I feel yet.
You have to be the lawful influence in Imogen's life, otherwise she'll turn into a terrorist herself, honestly.
God help us all. When my eyes open tomorrow, I'm announcing it. I don't know what to expect.
Are you doing it?
No.
Are you doing it formally, or is it just kind of something you're gonna throw out to the whole department?
Oh, it's a whole ass letter.
Oh.
It's a letter on a doc. It's going to the whole department.
Let's see.
Maybe I'll put it out to all LEOs, combined LEOs or something.
I think if you have something to say, then it is absolutely the time for everyone to hear it.
I think my letter's very modest.
Humble. Hopefully more humble than I've been in my post-career.
Something like that.
Are you just sending it to PD, or are you planning on sending it anywhere else? I admit I would be intrigued to read it, but I understand.
Oh, I never thought about that. I could think of somewhere to post it.
Careful what you do. If you post your shit out in public, they'll call you a terrorist.
Ah, yes, the favorite word of the day, of the year that everyone likes to throw around.
But that's terrorism. If you quit and make it public that you quit, that's terrorism.
Terrorism or corruption, which one?
50-50, whatever they feel like charging you with today. I chatted with Natalie moments after I had just told her I was going to cave in one of her officers. So I don't imagine that she was developing a very high opinion.
Say that one more time. Norman?
I had a chat with Satan today.
Oh, how'd that go?
Not well. I threatened to beat an officer's head with a baseball bat on account of them running over two individuals with their car.
Oh.
And then shooting Vera. So, you know, it's been a mixed day. But don't know, it seems like in attempting to move my life away from PD, I've managed to get it even more entwined.
That sounds about right. Honestly.
I hope you get the opportunity for some peace in your life and to be far away from all of the street politics that seem to dictate everything we do.
Yeah, that's the goal. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know how I feel yet. Kinda numb.
I can imagine, or rather, I can't imagine. You're letting go of one of the, you know, you'll still have it there, but you're largely letting go of one of the biggest portions of your life. And now you get to find out who you are without that.
Yeah, to be fair, I never got to find out who I was. Because I became a supervisor within 3 months of making a full trooper, so.
Well, that's exciting. Now you get the opportunity to find out who Reyna Shaw is. Not Captain Reyna Shaw. Not Corporal Reyna Shaw. You get to find out who you are. What you do when you don't have a badge sitting there. When you don't have both the privilege and the burden of authority. I don't know, people change when they do and don't have power, and it's interesting to see both sides, you know?
Valid. I'm losing all my cool outfits.
That's okay. Just do what I did and take them all with you.
I guess I'm wearing them off
If I
duty.
ever want to play dress up as a cop, I totally can.
That's valid.
I don't think I'm supposed to be able to do that, but it's, you know. It's okay, I don't have them. They're not with me. But I'm sure they'll let you keep at least one just for sentiment's sake.
Yeah, maybe.
You're retiring with honors. Well, you're not even retiring, but if when you do, you will probably retire with honors. It will treat your legacy much kinder.
Yeah, we'll see.
Either way, I'm happy for you.
Thank you. I don't know how I feel yet.
I can't. It will be complicated. I don't imagine there will be a single feeling at any given point. But I have no doubt that you will get the support of everyone around you.
Yeah. I met with O'Brien. Gave him all the things that I do. And he goes, "Holy shit, Ma." And I said, "I'm sorry, this is all your burden now." And he said, "It's okay." And then he said, "I'm getting teary-eyed." And I was like, "Don't cry, please, because I don't know what I'm feeling. And if you cry, I don't know what I'm going to do."
I don't know. I admit it's strange because even I haven't known you when you weren't a police officer. I don't think most of your family has known you as a non-police officer.
Well, I'll be a corporal, so.
True.
None of my family's known me as a non-supervisor, so.
True.
Maybe I'll let loose and pull McSwagger. Make his life hell because he made mine.
Oh my god, you should absolutely do that. You should be the miserable officer that McSwagger always made you deal with.
I'm cooking.
Find ways to make his life miserable. I'm genuinely trying to think of how you could do that.
Yeah, you think of ideas and let me know.
Yeah, I'll definitely pitch you. You know what? You have less burden to like. No, that's not a fair way to put it. I'm not gonna say that.
Say it. What the hell?
No, I feel like that's like self-indulgent. That's not what you need right now.
I mean, try me.
Try it. You have less pressure to. You have less pressure to maintain professional distance because you are no longer a captain and under a microscope all the time.
Oh, true.
You have far more freedom, and truthfully, that is a blessing that I feel like you will be very happy to accept. The realization that no one is constantly paying attention to what you're doing, no one is constantly vying for your attention. I feel like you may even enjoy clocking in more, just not having things to do that are your responsibility, you know?
Yeah, that makes sense.
It's a really weird transition, though, because you also find yourself not being able to veto things that you previously would have. You see, stupid shit happen, and you're like, not my problem, but also kind of a bummer that it's not my problem. It'll be a mix of feelings. You'll have lots of people there to help you sort through them. Including me if you ever need it.
True. I know. Just weird to come to terms with. I'm still trying to.
Well, I trust your judgment far more than I trust my own, so. If this is the decision that you feel needed to be made, then I absolutely support that. Especially knowing the facts behind it. And I think everyone else is on a very similar page. As you would say, use the ecosystem. They're there to help you.
Oh, God. Man, I knew that would come back to bite me in the ass.
They want to be there to help you.
I thought you should know because mostly everybody else knows, but not everybody as of yet. So. Norman, Gal, you're very quiet. Hello? Are you still there? 'Cause I don't think that they'd understand. God, this is making me cry. I'm not ready. barking at me, Brady. Ah. Brady. I'm trying to make sure I got all the scenes I wanted. I'm gonna leave the bathroom mirror outside. I'll double check the door. Brady. All right. That's it. That's all, folks.